It's a little bright. It's a little bright. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. So it looks like the inflation rate rose a little bit this month, higher than expected, but it's a little bit. Um, let's see. Rest of the world's markets broken by Trump's American First plan. Spirit plunges 70% amid looming bankruptcy threat. Guardian quits Twitter. Huh. Kawa jumps amid strong demand for stake. Okay. U.S. mortgage rates rose again. It's crazy how they try to connect these two, right? Mortgage rates rose again in the week after Trump's victory, but he's coming in January. So I don't know how that correlates. Just Eat just sold Grubhub for 650 million. It paid 7.3 billion for the unit. Tesla's meme-like stock surge leaves Wall Street feeling wary of Tesla. Let's see what else we got. Nokia buys world's largest API hub for from Rapid to cash in on 5G. Those, we'll see. Okay, so let's jump over to the scans out here. So right now, top volume scans are looking like KXIN of 85%. We have RKLB and then BTCT, which we saw absolutely murder both sides on yesterday, going up and falling down. Went up to 17 bucks, fell back down to 10, and now it's kind of doing a dead cat bounce at 12. We also have Rivian and Tesla. So these are our top movers that are above $5. And we'll see what they want to do. But let's go ahead and go through them. We'll start with KXIN. KXIN. This looks like some kind of Asian company, Cajun, whatever this is. Press releases. So 2 hours ago, Kaijin Holdings announced its receipt for a NASDAQ letter regarding regaining compliance with minimum bid price requirement. And then the next news was last month on the 23rd. So they're trying to keep compliance with the NASDAQ, which is, not the greatest news, but we've seen them run on that weak news. The only thing that I would be worried about is yesterday, the performance on BTCT. Will it be able to repeat that strongly after that performance yesterday? Will people be weary of something like KXIN? Let's jump to RKB. I look all of these up on the same site, then jump to the next site. So Rocket Lab, no press releases, so that's dead. BTCT. Nine minutes ago, BTC Digital Limited announces signing of Bitcoin miner equipment hosting agreement. So that was 9 minutes ago. And then yesterday, well, the last news was on March 12th. So not a lot of news from this company. Rivian, it's the next one. Rivian Automotive. Latest press releases: faster, leaner, more efficient. Rivian and Volkswagen Group announced the launch of their joint venture. That was 17 hours ago. So Rivian and Volkswagen coming together. Not really a merger or anything like that, just a joint venture to do business together. Then 2 days ago, Rivian to participate in Bard's Global Industrial Conference, and this was following the earnings that they got. So I don't know. Rivian is a little bit larger float, kind of chops around a little bit, but when it gets going, it can get going. Let's go and look at the NASDAQ now. NASDAQ came back green very quickly earlier. And let me tell you, I was like, oh my goodness, this thing is going up. Let me jump on XOXL. And then I thought about it. I was like, wait a minute, XOXL is red on the day. And I told myself, no more trading those red tickers. Just stay away from them. And as I was thinking that, this thing dropped back down. I was like, okay, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. But yeah, we're still looking. XOXS is the one that is green on today. Kind of had a little drop when that market kind of pumped up, and it's right here at the point of control of 21.95, just trading right under that. And we'll see how that does throughout the day. Now, of course, the increased inflation, I don't know which way that's going to go. I'm sure that it's not great for the market. Everybody's kind of waiting to see the next cut that they're going to do. And so XOXS is getting more gas to it than XOXL or the market going upward. So if we look back over here in Q, I had been mapping out structures here, but I don't know what I've been doing is mapping a structure and letting the market invalidate or validate that structure. So I had these from let me see, when this one was created, this little top here on Tuesday, I mapped this structure. Then we had these three touches up here, mapped out one, and we saw it came back above this one, but quickly invalidated, got back below. And it looks like it wants to get back into this overall downwards move right here. And then I was looking at these bottoms as well as a trend down, but I don't really know. It's more like, hey, let's see what validates here rather than, I'm just 100% certain. But I am sticking to trading those green stocks. And right now, XOXS is the green stock, and that's the one that I will be looking at to attack on the day, especially if it comes back under an and wants to continue to hold within this area because it has quite a bit of area, especially if it breaks down this little pivot point that it had right here at 21,100 ish. If it wants to break that down, that'll be beautiful, and continue to try to check down again down here towards 21,000 even. But we'll be patient and kind of see what happens today. Let's see. Being patient definitely saved me on this. When I saw this thing running up, I was like, "Ooh, I could jump in." But if SOXS was green on the day, maybe that would have been okay. But it's red trying to get green, so I was like, "Nah, not my speed." Back over to KXIN, still up 80%. Has formed a couple of levels up here. Let's see, what's the well, you know, one thing that I kind of got away from is drawing structures on things that have only been up like a couple hours. The structures that I'm drawing have been made over days on ENQ, right? And so I'm really, I just noticed that drawing a structure on a specific day really gets me hurt. I need to look back a little bit, draw the structure. If it validates, invalidates, breaks one of these highs or lows, then I know, okay, let's see a new structure form. Okay, let's see a new structure. So it's kind of rinse and repeat. But KXYN, I wouldn't even draw a structure on this one. This one, it's got $5 right here, 42 cents away from the 5. And the point of control right here is at 495, so that's where the most trading has been happening right there. BTC, wow, this thing kept going up 45% now. Wow. But like I said, it's a sentimental move on Bitcoin. Let's go look at Bitcoin actually. My cryptos are doing very well. Let's see. Okay, Bitcoin still up there around that 90,000 looking mark. 90,000. We got Bitcoin. Bitcoin is absolutely a monster, or has been a monster. And the markets have been lifting with it. Ethereum coming up looking like it's making lower highs, but I mean, with the way things are moving, it could try to break this 3,800. Oh my goodness, 3,800. Sol. Everything else is just things that I was just reading up on. All right. KXIN. What you got? Still coming down 20 cents away from that $5. We already know 5 is where those prop firm traders love to trade if they're gonna go short heavy or go long. So with the lack of real catalysts, I mean it's trying to stay NASDAQ compliant, and that's really not a strong catalyst. So I'm guessing shorts are gonna be kind of strong on this one, which could cause for some big pops if they get scared and pop off. But I don't know if it'll actually break the highs up here of 626. So I'm thinking that's a little bit, wow, this thing's all the way up to $20 on BTCT. Wow. We got 15 minutes to the bell as well. And the top two movers, BTCT is now overtaking KXIN. KXIN under 5 and BTCT looking like it wants to continue to play ball. Let's see. It's a very dangerous stock. Super dangerous on yesterday, but now even more so. We'll see. It almost has 10 million shares traded, so somebody's still wanting to get on this thing. It does have a beta score of 2.18, with the Nasdaq continuing red for now, failing to hold up this one level, and we'll see if it can break back down under the ATR lows. ATR lows here is 21,150. It's not broken down yet. And can it get under this point of control? Point of control currently at 21,162. It's almost there, but not there yet. So definitely an exciting Wednesday looking like it's going to be for both sides. Big ranges on BTCT, moved from 12 up to 20. That's $8 in 15 minutes. So yeah, 1181, 1172 was the bottom of this one, all the way up to 20. This first move was 9 up to 12. So from a $3 move to an $8 move. I would definitely be careful with this one. Seriously, because this range here, if you are trying to do market feels, you can get in trouble real quick with a bad feel. Look at this thing. This one candle bounced around from 20 to 19, or 20 to 17, 20 to 17, 18. That's some big range there. So I would definitely be careful on that. But overall market still red. Hmm. KXIN popping back off of this point of control. Came down here, touched 5, popped back up, but didn't pop back up big. Only 10, 16 cents right there off the 5. So yeah, I don't know. It seems like a bunch of things are going to have to confirm their actual actions. We got about 10 minutes until the bell. And KXIN and BTCT are fighting for attention. KXIN has a head start though, with 20 million shares on the board. BTCT with only 10 million, so half of that. So let's see if KXIN's can dry up and BTCT can take the reins on the day. So Excel. Yeah, I think it's probably gonna be BTCT. People enjoy ranges so much. I mean, because with the big range, as long as you don't oversize, you can make good money, right? If it's moving $1 and you take, I don't know, 20 shares of this thing, right? Um, I mean, you could be up $20 in the flick of an eye, but it's like this is still pre-market. We don't know if this thing wants to take it back out, if it wants to get back down to the 15s or what. So if you're pre-market trading, first you can't use limit orders. You can only use limit orders, I believe. Um, get in, get out. You know, a lot of people buying on the ask, or yeah, buying the ask, which shouldn't be done. You should be buying on the bid for better prices. A lot of people selling on the bid, so people just trying to get out, especially with a range like this. Now, if they're already in, if they're holding overnight, you know, they're in a pretty good position. But the risk here, the risk was crazy for this reward. You got to sleep on this one. 8 minutes left to the bell. KXIN just struggling to hold up the 5. And way more volume is coming in on BTCT right now. We look over here on this, we can just look at the numbers move. BTCT is getting tens of thousands of shares trading. This is barely getting 1,000. Barely getting what, 300. This thing's jumping up 10,000s, 100,000s. So I'm thinking BTCT is going to be able to catch KXIN very quickly. Hasn't proved it yet. Still at 11 million, but it's up over 21 now. And I know Donnell, he'll be like, this thing's extended. Looking at this, man, it is quite extended. But, you know, some of these just catch you off guard, especially for people that traded and may have lost on this day. This could be, you know, they could jump in here pre-market and maybe get something, but most people aren't trading pre-market. So they could get caught up in the intraday move back to the downside. But we'll see where it wants to go. Jumping on up there. 21.91 looking like it wants to break 22. 6 minutes, yep, 22.50. So yeah, this one is trouble. And KXIN under the 5 now. Losing the battle. Of course, I mean, up 100%. Who's gonna be looking at a 60% when there's a 100% mover up? I guess the other thing is you have to think about this both ways, not just to the long side, but to the shorts. Where would shorts be interested? What would be their point of entry? If shorts got in down here, they're dead. They got in right here, they're kind of dead. And if they are getting in here, we still don't know how far this thing wants to go. Hit a high of 23 flat. We got less than 5 minutes to the bell. BTCT. minutes, 40 seconds. KXIN just trying to hold this 5, but the volume, man, is just dying on it slowly. RKLB up 29%. Almost to 10 million shares traded on that one. I think Rocket Labs didn't have any kind of catalyst at all, though. At least Rivian, they're getting a partnership with or not partnership, they're doing a joint venture with Volkswagen. Mm-hmm. SOXS still trading around this 22 bucks. But the NQ is definitely looking like it wants to go down. It is already red on the day. And these are the levels that I was looking at earlier that I had plotted out, that it had came down and checked. And now it's coming down again. So interesting. Plus, we have the catalyst that interest rates did go up. And there's uncertainty in the market as to whether, these cuts are going to be effective. So definitely watching for a downwards movement based on that. We have less than a minute left to the open. Less than a minute. It's coming down, testing this top level here, but still has not broken down the ATR lows there yet. I would like to see it try back up and then come down, but we'll see on the open. About to get it. Also, keeping an eye on BTCT back up there towards the 23s again. It might actually go through 23. This thing is looking scary, though. Okay, let's get our calculations real quick. So BTCT ATR high is up there at the 2418. ATR low is at the 2082. Well, it just hit the ATR high there. The low is at the 2079. It is now halted up. Let's continue to look around. KXIN, while it's in that halt, I'm probably going to restart my platform real quick so I can get the updated scales. But KXIN, ATR high is up here at 558. ATR low is 455. This one going down. Rivian going down. All right, I'm going to restart this thing real quick so I can get updated scans. While we're in this halt. Populate. All right, let's look at the updated scans for small caps. What we looking like? Small caps. Oh, we got 151% mover. MVST has 122 million shares traded on it. BTCT is the one we just saw halt. And then Kaizen under 5, but it's still up 66%. And we have NMHI up 47%. Right now we have market followers that are up, so some bullishness in the market for some reason, but actually no. CONL is a Bitcoin follower or a Coinbase follower. So that may be a crypto move. And MSTU, I don't know. Let's go look at that. Let's go look at those. MSTU. It is T-Rex 2X long. What does this do? What is the profile on this one? Let me go to Yahoo. MSTU. Okay. ETF Opportunities Trust T-Rex ETF. Profile. ETF fund circumstances, blah, blah, blah. Okay. What about holdings? MicroStrategy Incorporated. It has 79% of its assets are MicroStrategy Incorporated. Micro, or I can just click on this. What am I doing? So it must be up quite a bit. Yeah, up 14 or up 14 bucks or 4%. So okay, that makes sense. What kind of company is this then? Profile. MicroStrategy Incorporated provides artificial intelligence power. So this is AI. MicroStrategy 1, blah, 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 XYZ. So AI, basically, technology banking, all of that. And then the other one is crypto, and then TSLT is also a T-Rex one. Let's look at your holdings. Tesla. So its top holding is Tesla. Okay, that makes sense. All right, so maybe not so much market followers, but meme stock followers are definitely up. Let's go and look at what the NQ is doing over here. So we see it tried to come up, has not retested this little high level. I'm wondering, can it break down this 20,000, 21,100, whatever, and get under the point of control? Point of control is still underneath it, is trading above it. All right, and then let's go and look at when this thing is gonna pop back open. So trade halts. We got it halted at where is it? BTC. Okay, 930 25. So it should be opening up at 935.25. 935.25 on this one. And it stopped right at the ATR high. That's where it halted up at 24.27. RKLB pushing up as well with no news. A lot of no news movers today. Rivian, big moves out of there with the joint venture with Volkswagen, up 16%. And all of these have 10 million shares traded up. It just opened up, looks like. Did I just see you pop? Ooh, popped up to 26, halted back down. And see, this is why I was like, you got to be careful with these types. Look at that. Look at that. That's insane. Somebody, if they bought here at the ATR break, they're down $4 or $2 a share. Okay, so RKLB, what is going to be the thing that I want to trade today? It's going to be one of these three probably. Well, not BTCT, definitely not. But RKLB may be able to scalp that for a little bit. Or Rivian. Rivian actually has catalyst on the day, so I'm more interested in it. But yeah, up 12 bucks, you know, not going to risk a whole lot on it. Probably looking for a dip and to play it back to the highs. It is a slow market follower. It has a beta score of 2.2. So it's not a super strong market follower, but if the market gets going in one direction, it could end up going that direction as well. But it also has catalyst to fight that urge to go down. Tesla's up. Yeah, the market looks like it wants to recapture some of these levels that I wanted to see invalidated. It tried to get up there and touch this level again at the 21,100, but it could not get up there. I'm gonna wait for this candle to close. I am gonna go ahead and go into my morning meeting and still be watching, but SOXS is the one that is green on the day. The only problem is, look at it. It's just like, okay, well, we thought you were going down and now it's doing this. I want to see the break of those highs, the break of ATR highs and hold. So kind of not doing that for me. So I'm probably not going to touch it. And that's why I'm more interested in RKLB or Rivian today. One of these two. But I'm going to let these play out because they are higher floats. And it kind of takes them a while to do anything. You know, the initial surge of volume is great, this big move, but they kind of got to chop around a little bit before they try to do anything else. So definitely watching both of them. Both of them now crossing the 20 million shares mark almost. PLTR, I'm not interested in that one. That one's not as good as these two. Haven't seen that one all morning. It's just now breaking over to 10 million. Where can you find my scans on TOS? So these are, every scan you see is a custom scan. I can put them into the Discord because I know you're in the Discord. And so some of them have code in them, and you'll have to input the code. I don't know if you know how to input the code, but you could definitely input it. And I can just show you how. I can jump on Discord video call and show you how. But I'll drop them into the Discord after the stream. And so I got market followers. This is everything that's following the market. Market inverses, which you can see are clear because nothing is gapping with some good percent gain to get on here. I have the market fallers, so anything that is falling on the day. I have the Overwatch, which is a bunch of ETFs that I like to kind of gauge the strength of the market. ETFs, indexes, all that stuff. This is just a custom list though. This isn't an actual scanner. These are scanners, inverses, market followers. This one, small cap, no gap, which is anything that had no pre-market action but it's popping up during the middle of the day. That's what pops up here. Small cap, just straight small caps, anything that's gapping out of pre-market, and then the top volume movers. This one is anything over $5 that is staying on this scan. So the volume literally doesn't matter on this scan. It's over $5, and that's pretty much it. And then I have my current watch just so I don't have to look through here and find the NQ. I can just click the NQ here and go over to it. But looking at the NQ right now, looking nice and bearish. So SOXL becoming more promising as the day goes on. Up 3% now. And look at that. Look at that right there. But has not broken out of the ATR highs. So I'm not interested. It is green on the day. I want to see it break and hold up there. I want to see it break and hold. I don't want to get caught in some chop. Okay, but yeah. BTCT has not opened up. It is 8:40. You're on Twitch. Okay, cool. Yeah, so the Discord is in the it's in the chat. I don't know if it dropped on. It should have dropped, but I'll drop it again. Let me do that. YouTube Market Watch is where we're at. Copy. Okay, let me drop that in here before I get on down. But this is the Discord, and free, whatever. Come in there, definitely. Definitely a good resource, especially during the day after I'm done streaming. I'm always in the Discord. And if you have any questions or anything like that, just let me know and we can get to it. Where was I? Oh, getting ready for my morning meeting. So yeah, that is it for me today. I'm gonna be watching a couple of market moves. Rivian, man, is absolutely ripping. RKLB, gee whiz. Okay, so Rivian is the one that I was really interested in, but man, this thing, I don't like when these higher float stocks make these big moves because they get up here and they really chop around. Like really. I wish it would have held down a little bit longer, but it didn't. So for today, I'll just keep my eyes open, head on a swivel. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Again, I dropped the Discord link in the chat. So that is it for today. And as always, keep your head on a swivel. Stay safe out here in these markets. Green on the week. Just kind of getting away from I just kept the habit of trading things that are red, and just getting away from that has been very beneficial. I'm getting those greens. It's just sometimes I just get impatient. I'm like, man, this thing is red, but I know it's gonna go green. And then I get in, it stays red, then the next day it goes green. And I'm like, why didn't I just wait, bro? Why? So, just doing things like that, and continuing to journal, take notes, XYZ. But yeah, MVST is up 200% right now. That's it for me today. And as always, I got to get out of here. See you in the next one. I'll be back on, today is Wednesday, Friday. Yeah, that's it. Peace.